Hi guys, and welcome to your Sunday weightlifting session. So the Sunday weightlifting session will be all about the snatch, and we're going to go through all the components of that session and give you all the different little options that you have. We're going to start with the general prep, and that's going to be the back squat jumps, very similar to Saturday if you watch that video. So for the back squat jumps, they're extremely light, should not exceed 20% of your 1 rep max back squat. We want to go very slowly, control down, and then immediately change direction as soon as you reach the bottom of the squat. So think about yourself as a spring, and then accelerate upwards. Jump vertically as high as you can, and then go straight into the next rep. You're going to be doing them in sets of 3. You can start with an empty barbell and build little by little, but remember about keeping it light. The barbell should stay in the place where not trying to lift it off your shoulders or throw it anywhere. This is just there to kind of weigh you down a little bit and get you something to work against. So everything is about moving upwards, generating that leg drive, and then rebounding at the bottom. After that, we're going to go into your snatch prep. So make sure that you check where your hand position for snatch is. When you're standing tall, it should lie in your hip crease. You should be able to march without bending your elbows. And we're gonna start with a small complex of different snatch pulls. So the snatch pull complex is there to reinforce the bar path and the positioning. We need to keep it extremely close to your body so that we can control it when it goes above your head. So the first one will be a slow motion one. We're gonna start above the knee. We're gonna go very slowly into the hip crease. We're going to pause there for a second, and then we're going to finish up the extension. We're going to squeeze your bum and shrug the shoulders upwards. So everything goes up, and we are going from the bottom upwards. The second one will be the full speed one, where we're going to do the same thing without any pauses or not slowing down. And the third one will be the high pull, where as the force goes up, at one point we'll extend and we'll let your elbows to bend upwards. Remember that the elbows are bending upwards because the barbell is moving up, not because we're pulling with your arms. And we just keep using this to keep the bar extremely close to your body. So you'll notice how Danny is actually brushing your top a little bit with the barbell. That should happen for every single one of you. You should feel the bar very, very closely, extremely closely to your body. We're gonna be doing 6 complexes like that. You can go up and weight, but this is mainly just to get you moving, keeping the feel of the bar and how close it is. After that, we're gonna go and we're gonna be using snatches supported by the blocks. So use boxes, stacks of plates, anything at all. The boxes need to be set up with the barbell when you're setting up just above your knee height. If you're sharing the boxes somewhere, just slide in a couple of plates or up mats underneath it will solve the problem of different heights. And you're putting the collars, not the plates. So the plates would be inside. That will prevent the bar from rolling anywhere. So when you are setting up for your hang snatches from the blocks, the boxes are doing the hard work for you. They're supporting the weight so you can think about one thing and one thing only, and that is power and speed on the way up. Still keeping it nice and close, and go. We're going to be doing them in sets of 2, and there will be 6 sets. We want to build up weight a little by little, but we want to keep them nice and doable, so none of them should be labored. And you have a choice of how to catch them. So if you're fairly proficient at lifting and you are confident catching them in the bottom of the squat, do so. If you're fairly new or maybe your mobility doesn't allow it, catch them as low as you can, pause it for a second, and then squat all the way down to the point where you can still feel the good positions and keep it overhead, and then stand it up. After that, we're gonna abandon your blocks. You pick it up. And we're going to build on that. What we use these blocks for, now we're going to start bringing them up from the floor or from the middle of the shin. You're going to bring the barbell first to the same position where it would be resting if you started from the blocks. We're gonna hold it for 2 seconds and then we're gonna go up. So where the blocks helped you to generate that power from the full stop where you don't support any weight, now you'll have to support it and then still try to go speedy and with a lot of aggression upwards. Again, if you're able to catch it in a full squat, that's fantastic. If not, no worries, catch it where you can. Hold it, squat it down, stand it up and finish up the rep. We're gonna be doing 4 sets of 3. The important bit here is the pause and the quality of the movement. So don't think too much about building a lot of the weight. Make sure that every single rep is pretty. After that, we're gonna be going for the snatch pulls. This is the first time we're gonna be doing snatch pulls in the recent couple of weeks. So you have a couple of options. If you're a proficient lifter, and you're comfortable going from the floor, we're gonna go from the floor. If not, you can use crush mats to lift it up a little bit, or you can bring back the blocks and do it from the blocks. Your snatch pulls is your opportunity to feel what it's like to use your leg drive to generate that power to get the barbell up without having to worry to get it overhead. So you can go heavy because all we're gonna do is we're gonna do the snatch pull. So we're gonna start from the middle of the shin, and we're gonna go up, 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 extension, keeping it nice and close. And no matter what weight we're using, we are looking for that feeling of weightlessness on the bar at the top. And we're gonna be doing 4 sets of 3, but they're gonna be heavy. And that's all, folks. Thank you.